G'day, I'm Mick Angelhere and welcome to Mick Angelhere's World. Right now I am here in Parks and behind me there is the dish. Known from that film, The Dish. And as you can see, it's a big dish aiming to the sky. This dish is very famous. Why? Because on the 21st of July 1969, this dish, when the moon was in the Australian part of the sky, when they started walking on the moon, the astronauts, the moon was actually in the Australian section of the sky. So this dish was used to broadcast the images of that moon landing of the walk worldwide. The images were so good that NASA used that continuously in that event. It was they started building it in 1959 and it was finished in 1961. It was actually, they brought the property of a farmer and they basically stuck it in the middle of a sheep paddock. And that's true, it's literally on a farm. It was on a working farm. The government bought the land around it and we have the dish. And it is a big dish. It's got a nice tourist information centre, even a cafe here. So it's on the road between Parks and Dubbo and Peak Hill. So if you are in the region, it's just worthwhile to stop here and have a coffee and watch the dish rotate. It's quite soothing actually. When I was last here over 40 years ago, there was no cafe. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is the dish. This is the old receiver cabin. Not a spacecraft, but a home for radio receivers. And it was removed from top of the telescope in 1995 and was replaced with a larger one. Receiving the signal through the ceiling. There are 250 steps from the ground to the highest point of the dish. This is the same as climbing a 15-story building, but you can imagine just the old technology that they had in the 1960s. They didn't have the iPads or the gizmos that we have today. Incredible what they did back then.